Now bring the awareness to the lungs, the chest area, and mentally vibrate Haim, Haim, Haim. Now we can go on to the next set. That is Sapna will lead from here, right?
Yes, doctor, I will lead it. Namaste, everybody. Let's continue to keep our eyes closed. Let's extend our arms out to our sides, palms facing up. Let's take our arms up overhead and bring the palms to touch. Bring it down to your heart space, to the center of your chest, and tuck your chin in. Bringing the chin back to neutral. As you inhale, extend your arms to your sides once again. Take them up overhead and bring them to touch. As you exhale, bring it down to the center of your chest. Tuck the chin in. Inhale, release the chin back to neutral. Extend the arms out to your sides. Take them up overhead, bring them to touch. As you exhale, drop the namaste behind your head, tucking your chin into your chest once again. Inhale, take the namaste up overhead, tip your head back. Exhale, drop the namaste behind your head, tuck the chin in. Inhale, take it up once again, tip your head back. Exhale, drop the namaste behind your head, tuck the chin. Inhale, take it up once again, bringing the chin to neutral. Place your right hand on your right side. Inhale, take your left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, take it over towards the right side. Dropping your right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, your right arm up. Exhale, take it to the left. Left ear to your left shoulder. Inhale, take both hands up. Exhale, place the right hand down once again. Inhale, your left arm up. Exhale, take it over towards the right side once again, right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale, both arms up, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, left hand to the mat. Inhale, your right arm up. Exhale, take it over towards the left side, left ear to your left shoulder. Inhale, take both hands up once again. Take your arms out to your sides and take them behind you. Hold on to your forearms, or if you have the mobility, then you hold on to the opposite elbows. Inhale, lift the shoulders, open the chest. Exhale, relax. Inhale, lift. Exhale, relax. Inhale, lift. Exhale, relax. Inhale, lift. Exhale, relax. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, relax. Coming back up. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, turn your head towards the right side. Inhale, take it all the way to the left. Exhale, take it to the right. Inhale to left. Exhale to right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bringing the chin to the center once again. Inhale, lift the shoulders. And exhale, relax. As you relax, bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale, right ear to the right shoulder, head to the back. Exhale, left ear to the left shoulder, chin to chest, making circles with the head. Inhale, take it to the right and back. Exhale to the left, chin to chest, and continue. Just coordinating the breath with the movement. One more. And when your chin is to your chest, let's go in the opposite direction. Last one. Bringing the chin back to neutral. Let's inhale, lift. And exhale, relax. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bringing the chin to the center. And let's take our drishti over towards the right side. And let's hold it here for a few breaths. And on the next exhale, twist your torso over towards the right side. And take your gaze, your drishti over your right shoulder towards the back. Again, be mindful so there's no stress in the neck. Only go as far as you're comfortable. And let's hold this pose for a few breaths. So continue to breathe. One more breath. And on the next exhale, go a little bit deeper if possible for you. Hold for 2 breaths. And as you exhale, let's come back to the center. Taking 2 deep breaths over here. So inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, relax. Inhale, lift. Exhale, relax. Bringing the chin to neutral. As you exhale, turn your head towards the left side. And continue to breathe. Let's hold this pose for a few breaths. One more breath. And as you exhale, twist your torso towards the left side. Take your drishti over your left shoulder towards the back of the room and continue to breathe. One more breath. And as you exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Use your grip on your left elbow as leverage to go a little bit deeper. Again, be mindful of no stress or strain in the neck. And let's hold this for 2 breaths. And as you exhale, let's come back to the center. Release your arms and place your hands on your waist, on your hips, thumbs towards the front, your 4 fingers towards the back. And inhale, lift the shoulders and gently tip your head back. And continue to breathe. On the next exhale, turn your head towards the left side. So you're looking up at the left side ceiling. And gently press into your right hand and lean towards your right side. Coming back up, keeping the head tipped back, bring it back to the center. Taking 2 deep breaths over here. And on the next exhale, turn your head towards the left. So you're looking up at the right side ceiling. And gently press into your left hand, leaning into your left side. Sitting back up again, keeping the head tipped back, come back to the center. Release your hands gently to the mat or your chair behind you and tip the head back a little bit more. Lift the chest and continue to breathe. Now begin to press in your hands and go a little bit more. Tip the head back some more, lean back. And in the next exhale, once again, turn your head towards the left side. And exhale, keep the head tipped back, come back to the center. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, turn your head to the other side. Inhale, bring the head back to the center. And in the next exhale, bring the chin back to neutral. Placing your hands on your knees, let's do some shoulder rolls. So inhale, lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, take it back and down. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, take it back and down. And continue. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. So coming back to the center, let's interlace our hands in between, in front of our chest, and turn the palms out in front of you. Extending as far forward as you can go and start to connect with those sensations in your fingers, in your wrists, in your forearms, your elbows, your shoulders, in between your shoulder blades. And continue to inhale and exhale. And on the next exhale, take it over towards the right side. Take your hands over towards the right side, twist your torso. And let's hold this pose for 2 breaths. So continue to breathe. As you come back to the center and push the hands away from you again. Reach to the front, inhale and exhale. As you exhale, turn to the left. Exhale, come back to the center. Inhale, bring your hands back towards you. Exhale, turn them up and then out in the front. Again, extending those arms and starting to connect with the stretch, the sensations that you feel in your upper body. And on the next exhale, let's take it to the right side. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale back to the center. Bring your hands back towards your chest. Exhale, turn the palms up and out, take it up overhead and reach. Reach, find that length in the side body, keep the spine long and reach up towards the ceiling. Now as you exhale, lean towards the right side. Inhale, come back up. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Release your hands and let's make circles with the wrist. So opening your fingers out, just make like wide circles. And then close your fist, make a fist, and then make circles. And then open your fingers again and go in the opposite direction. And then make a loose fist. Release the fingers. Take your arms behind you. Take the elbows behind you. Put a bend in the elbows and bring them back down. Open the chest up. And bring your hands back to your lap, palms facing up. And just let's sit here for a few moments, connecting with all the sensations that you are feeling in your shoulders, in your chest, in your neck, in your head. And then just coming into a standing position. So if you are seated on your mat, you may want to move to your, if you're seated on the chair, then please move onto your mats. Keeping your feet at hip distance apart. Let's circle the hands up overhead. Interlace the fingers and turn the palms up. And reach towards the ceiling. And as you inhale, come up onto your toes. Reach. Exhale, lower the heels down, release the hands. Bring them down to your heart center, Samastitihi. Put a slight bend in the knees, release your hands, circle them. Straighten your knees, straighten your legs, take your hands up overhead, interlace the fingers, turn the palms up, and reach as you come onto your toes. Release the heels down, release your hands, circle the arms around, hands back to Samastitihi. Let's put a bend in the knees once again. Maybe you sit a little bit deeper this time, circle up. Interlace your fingers, once again, palms up, and reach, come onto your toes. Release the heels down, circle once again. Hands to your heart center. Let's sit a little lower. Release your hands, circle up once again. Interlace onto your toes, reach. Bring the heels down and bring your hands to your hips. Let's hinge at the hips and reach forward. Keep the chin up. And continue to breathe. Let's hold this pose for a few breaths. And then going as far as you can. Bring the chin into your chest, and let's hold this for a few breaths. Keep the chin in the chest and come back up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, bring the chin back to neutral. Let's take our legs apart further, coming into Prasarita Padottanasana. So extend your arms out. A good measure is your wrists and your ankles to be in line if possible. And then start to press into the outer blades of both your feet. And just hold this pose for a couple breaths. And as you exhale, keep your chin up and fold forward, reach forward, and bring your hands towards your mat as you bring your chin to neutral. Placing your hands on the mat if possible, and just pushing away, keeping the back flat. Leaving your right hand on the mat, take your left arm towards the left side and take it up towards the ceiling, coming into a gentle twist. Take your drishti up towards your left hand. Bring your left hand back down towards the mat and breathe. 2 deep breaths over here. And planting your left hand on the mat, take your right arm towards the right side, take it up towards the ceiling, and take your drishti up towards your right hand as well. Bring your right hand back down to the mat. Place your hands on your hips and come back up. Bringing the feet together. Let's do a balancing pose over here. So grounding into your left leg, lift your toes up and then place them back down. Connect with the 4 points of the foot. And gently contract, pull this left knee up towards you. And keeping the knee soft, come onto the ball of the right foot. Put a bend in the knee and then turn this knee out towards the right side. Finding that rotation from up your hip joint. Your first option is to place that heel on your left ankle. Your second option is to place it on your shin. Your third option is to place it on the inside of the left thigh. Your hands at your heart center, pressing into the palms, keeping the elbows lifted. If you would like an added challenge, you can take your hands up, keeping the mudra, just take it up overhead. Holding this pose for a few breaths. If your hands are up overhead, bring it down to the center of your chest once again and release the leg back down. Grounding into your right leg, feel the connection with the earth. Get rooted in your right leg and then come onto the ball of your left foot. Turn the knee out once again. And then all your different options, leaning that heel against the ankle or place it on the shin, or place it on the inside of the thigh, but please be mindful not to rest it against the knee. Once again, bring your heart, your hands to your chest center. And release the foot back down. Facing the tops of our mats. Sorry. Let's sit into a chair. So pushing your hips towards the back. As you exhale, bring your chest towards your thighs, bring your hands towards the mat. And then gently straighten the legs, bringing your forehead towards the mat, towards your knees. Inhale, put a bend in your knees. Lift up your hands once again, sit into a chair. Now as you exhale, chest towards your thighs, gently straighten the legs, forward fold. Inhale once again, sit into a chair. Exhale, place your hands down, forward fold. Putting a bend in your knees, you're going to step your right leg back. And just be mindful, so there is a space in between your legs. So your legs are not one behind the other, they are parallel to each other. And then lower your right knee down. Come onto the top of that back foot. Your front knee is in line with your ankle. And come up. Or you could just place your hands on the mat, that is fine as well. But if you have the ability, then place your hands on your left knee. Coming into Anjaneyasana. You could stay here, or if you feel grounded enough, then take your hands up overhead. Bring the hands to touch. And then tip your head back, your drishti towards your hands. Circle the hands around and place them back on the mat. Curl your back toes under and lift the back knee. Push away with your hands to get the added height, and then step the left leg back and lower your knees down, tabletop. And come all the way onto your belly. You're on the tops of your feet. Place your forearms on the mat, coming into a modified version of Bhujangasana. So your elbows are right below your shoulders. You're on the tops of your feet, which are at hip distance apart, and lifting the chest. Keeping the chin to neutral. Let's hold this pose for a few breaths. Notice if you feel any pinching in your lower back. Be mindful of that, be careful. Bringing the chest back down towards the mat. Place your hands next to your rib cage and push up into tabletop. Curl your back toes. And then lift the hips up, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So pressing into your fingertips with your knuckles. Keeping the spine long, your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Releasing the neck. Let's hold this pose for a few breaths. Take one short step forward and then push both the heels towards the mat. Then only please go as far as you are comfortable. Put a bend in your knees if you have to. Once again, coming onto the balls of your feet. Lower the knees down, tabletop. Come onto the tops of your feet. Bring the big toes together. Open the heels out and sit your hips down, Balasana. Inhaling back to tabletop. Curl your toes, and then come back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Pushing away. And bringing your right leg forward. Place the foot in between your hands. And again, be mindful so that there is space in between your legs. They're not one behind the other. And then lower the left knee down to the mat and come onto the top of that back foot. Your right knee and your right ankle are in line with each other, one underneath the other. And then inhale, come back up. Your first option is to place your hands on your knees. And if you feel grounded enough, then circle your arms up, take them up overhead and bring the hands to touch. And when you feel rooted in the pose, then tip your head back and turn your drishti to your hands. Two more breaths. Bringing your hands back down to the mat. Curl your back toes on your left foot and then come off that back knee. Press your hands into the mat and then step the right leg back. Balasana. Once again, lower your knees down. And then come onto your belly. Placing your hands next to your ribcage. Inhale. Let's lift up to up dog. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Now as you exhale, lower your knees down to the mat. Take it back to child's pose, Balasana. As you inhale, coming back into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Holding this pose for a few breaths. Placing the knees down, tabletop, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the hips up. Taking one short step forward, let's push both the heels into the mat. Lowering the knees down to the mat. Let's cross the ankles and sit back and come into a seated or reclined position. And pulling your right knee into your chest. Interlace your fingers below the knee and then draw it up towards your chest and then slightly towards your armpit. Just kind of gently massaging your descending colon. Continue to breathe. Release the right leg, extend it back, and pull the left knee into the chest. Once again, a gentle pull with your hands below the knee, drawing it towards your chest and slightly towards your armpit. Massaging your descending colon gently. Release the leg and bring both your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around the knees, tuck your chin into your chest, and bring your forehead towards your knee, just kind of completely rounding the spine. Release. Bring the head back down to the mat. Place your feet on the floor. And let's extend the right leg up towards the ceiling, turning the foot out, and you're going to place that ankle on your left thigh. And then gently use your right hand to push that right knee away from you for reclined pigeon pose. And then keeping your right knee away from you, just gently pull your left knee towards you, bringing your legs towards you. Interlace your fingers below the left thigh. Place the left foot back down on the mat. Extend your arms out to your sides. And then drop both your legs over towards the left side, coming into a spinal twist. And take your drishti over towards the right side, towards your right hand. Bringing your head back to the center. Let's bring the legs back. Release your right leg back down to the mat. Taking your left leg up, turning it out, and then bringing that ankle to your right thigh. And gently use your left hand and push the left knee away from you. And then pull your right knee towards you. Interlace your fingers below the right thigh and gently draw it towards you. Place the right foot back down to the mat Extend your arms to your sides and then drop both your legs over towards the right side. And then turn your drishti, turn your head over towards the left hand. Let's come back to the center. Release the left leg back down to the mat and then take both your legs up towards the ceiling. Let's make circles with the ankles and then extend your arms towards the sky and then make circles with your hands as well. And then go in the opposite direction. Bring your feet back down to the mat. And then let's come into final Shavasana for a few minutes over here. Taking your legs wider than your hips. And your arms to your sides. Rocking them from side to side and then allowing them to just fall open. And rocking your head from side to side and just releasing it. Let it go. And reminding yourself, telling yourself that I care about nothing. I give up all concepts and ideas and I care about nothing. And slowly starting to bring awareness back into the body. Deepening the breath. Put a bend in your knees and place your feet on the floor. Take your arms up overhead, palms facing up. Rolling onto your right side, using your right hand to cushion your head. As you pull your knees into your chest, coming into a fetal position. And gently push up and come into a seated position. Just keeping your eyes closed, keeping your attention within you. Let's practice a few rounds of Anulom Vilom. So place your hands, your finger underneath your nostrils. And as you inhale and exhale, notice which nostril has a weaker breath. And whichever you think is weaker, you're going to inhale from that side first. So blocking off the opposite nostril of whichever is weaker. Inhale from that nostril. Block the nostril off and hold the breath. And then exhale through the opposite nostril. Inhale through the right. Hold the breath. Exhale through the left. Let's do a few more rounds of this. If you have visualization in your practice, then please do so.
Okay.
Releasing your hands down to your lap. Let's do a few rounds of Bastrika. So your first option is, if you know how to do it, please go ahead, get started. You have the option of placing your hands on your abdomen, or you can use your hands to guide you. So placing your hands next to you, palms to the front, elbows closer to the body. And as you inhale, lift the chest, fill the lungs. And as you exhale, make a gentle twist and relax. Inhale, lift, fill the lungs all the way. And exhale, gentle twist, relax. 3, 4, relax. 5, next. 6, next. 7, next. 8, next. 9, next. 10, next. 11, 12. X. 13. X. 14. X. 15. X. 16. X. 17. X. 18. X. 19. X. 20. X. Releasing your hands to your lap and continuing to inhale and exhale and observing the sensations that you're experiencing in your head. Once they subside, let's do one more round of Vastrika. So bring your hands out to your sides once again. And as you inhale, fill the lungs. As you exhale, relax and make a loose fist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Exhale. 18. Exhale. 19. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Finishing off with 2 more rounds of Anulom Vilom. So inhaling from whichever nostril is weaker. Holding the breath. Exhaling. Inhaling. Holding the breath. Exhaling. Release your hands to your lap. Bring your hands together to the center of your chest. Mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I was born. Let's rub our palms together and cup our eyes with it. Take your hands away like 6 inches from your face and open your eyes and look into it.